holidays are officially here, and in addition to the extra guests many of us are seeing in our homes, we are also filling our space with Christmas trees, holiday decorations, plants, candles, and a whole lot more. And with all the time we're spending indoors, believe it or not, the air we breathe may not be quite as safe as we think it is. Spectrum News anchor Caroline Blair here with Mark England of AdvantaClean Environmental of Cary and Apex. He's here to help share some very helpful tips to help us avoid Christmas tree syndrome this time of year. First of all, what is Christmas tree syndrome?
Well, Christmas tree syndrome is when you bring a Christmas tree into your house, whether live or fake, it brings other things along with it in the house.
Makes perfect sense, but certainly something that we maybe don't think of. And to build on that, the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, they do have some statistics out about the indoor breathing. Apparently, we spend about 90% of our days indoors, and pollutants inside can be 2 to 5 times higher
than outside. That's correct.
That's pretty wild. So you're going to help us break this down over the holidays. First, we're going to talk live and fake trees, how to handle them, how to get rid of them. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, first of all, you got to remember a live tree was outside and it's exposed to funguses, molds, and things like that. So before you bring it into your house, one thing that's really good to do is you can wash it off. Just simply hose it down, sit it outside, and let it dry off. And then also when you're handling it, you should always handle it with gloves because it has the sap and things like that some people are allergic to.
And then if it's a fake tree, you also say we should make sure we store it properly.
Yes, storing it properly, and that big thing that includes is a lot of times these trees come in boxes, cardboard boxes. Cardboard is a very organic, porous material which mold loves to grow on, and we generally store them in areas where that aren't conditioned with air, like an attic or a crawl space where the air can get very moist and mold can start growing. So the first thing we want to do is store them in some sort of plastic container.
Same with ornaments. We've got those as well. You want to make sure you wipe those down, and then also the storage needs to be in the plastic bins or that type of thing.
Yes, yes, so that's correct.
Also avoid the cardboard there. All right, moving on to part 3. We've gone through the decorations, the trees. Depending on your health situation, you may or may not want to avoid some of the sprays. They smell really good. Some of the candles as well. You've got some alternatives that we can.
We've got some differences here. First, with the sprays, they're an aerosol. They have chemicals in them, and some people are allergic to them. A good alternative for that is boil some water, put some cloves in it, cinnamon sticks, orange, and it really creates a very nice natural fragrance in your house. Also with candles, a lot of them are petroleum based, so when you burn them, that puts soot and other particulates in the air, which can be harmful to people.
So that's something we need to, and then we can always use some beeswax or LED candles.
Yeah, a fake candle that will light up like that. It's nice. Perfect. And then these are also beeswax candles that are more of a natural and don't have pollutants that the
other ones do. And real quick before we wrap, the poinsettias, you want to keep those away from animals, and then
you want to keep them away from animals because they are poisonous to animals. But another thing to remember is that they're also part of the rubber plant family.
Okay.
So people with latex issues can have problems with poinsettias. They're beautiful, but you always have to be careful.
Mark, he knows it all. We're going to take your information, throw it on our website because we're certainly out of time. But if you have more questions, you can contact him. We're putting that on SpectrumLocalNews.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cary.